defeat my enemy, I extinguish his life. Consume him as I consume these flames.
The rap Daniel Day-Lewis mastered the craft, rapping on tracks is straight fluid. In this terrain I entertain, you won't make it through it. This Mordor, return of the king, unearthing rings. You see I'm fly with imperfect wings, or versus sting. Repurpose things like the rap MacGyver, smack fire out your eye, you squire. You won't learn from no past survivors, they don't exist. This magic scribe or rapid fire, my tactics inspire coups like the CIA do. Require 2 nuts size of grapefruits, without them you won't make do. Son is too nice, not overly polite. Hey yo, pass the torch like I'm overtly alright. The bolt's tight, I'm well made. I'm built tough like I'm built Ford, not just a slogan. You throwing punches at a steel door, not a mark. You see I'm stainless, I do the marking like I'm famous. All city rhyming, dropping diamonds when I paint this sound canvas. I take the high ground, disadvantage. Skills sound enough to manage any rapper mounting up a challenge. And birds spitters pounce, clutching by the talons. This is more than hunger, bars drop jaws and wonder. Mic and rap is like throwing thunder, mics torn asunder. And all they hunker down to take cover from the storm. What Mike and A7 making is other than the norm.
Atypical in thought, mental power like Mensa. Scholastic scholarship, leave a bomb behind us, we kick dust. Broken pugilist and fisticuffs. Been the same since I recorded, listen up. Make it live and I'm wise to live enough. Take a note from Paka and hit him up. Merciless against the purposeless, it hurts to give. Pertinence to worthlessness, rejection that's worse than relationships. Why you hurt the kid and now he lies motionless. Not a way to circumvent. Keep the purple lit like grimace in a firefight. Rappers contractually get bent over like a sodomite. Taking all methods of deep penetration, soreness when it's time to write. Took a wrong turn exclaiming this is not my life. Straight delusion, me your mic deeper than blood. Transfusions, non-confusion, opposite from all this transgender movement. Y'all raps are castrated, might as well go religious. Go enroll in seminary school with debauchery's ubiquitous. A holy lyricist, most venomous, it can't be rattled. I'm not a snake, slithering, your style is withering and wilted. My flows are double quilted, and keep the heat like arguing couples. And lovers jilted like saliva, that's real spit. Without jiggies or Will Smiths, I'm under construction, it's time to build. Cement trucks along the hill, please take note of the skill. All prowess, no frills, that's the reason why you cowards left with no deals. So chill.
Oh, you got a murderous rage in you, I like it.
One day you'll wake up, you'll see a change.
I think everything's changed.
You too are ready for a change. An absolutely complete change.
There will be a different kind.
Just like that, everything changed. Conclusions this ill always require revolution. No resolution ever comes from time and evolution. Allegiance to a side, believing pride and that is fruitful is where you lost all achievement. Agreement is most useful. Realizing the enemy and common's the end of we. No friend to me's the cause of seeking debt relief. Fuck you lending trees and politicians bending knees, especially those fighting against change aggressively. Both sides of the spectrum, left and right, got us dead to rights. Mesmerized by those that fed us lies, the ones left to die. Grew up with just the golden rule to hold on to. Most quotable verbalist, past the urban slit. Don't skip me in the sight, even when I spit. Disperse the pith. See, I was changing the game before you heard this shit. Capitalism kills, its actual victims kneel before it like Zod, while it's exporting their jobs. Yo, the God flow, locked and loaded. Otis to you snot nose. Rappers / actors add laughter with your stock flows. Hard to make changes when everyone is the same as mass mindedness. Class bonding us together like books. Crooks trying to keep us severed, got hooks inside us all, divided we fall, yo. Keep your eyes on the ball, rise to the call and just shoot your shot. Watch them try to block it by controlling the optics. What a ruthless lie.
Tonight.
rise in the flesh. Chameleons and reptiles, and eugenics may select the best child. Fake genetic profiles, this world is so foul, maybe call a flagrant 2. Plus possession of the rock, watching these dealers change the rules in retaliation of a broken legislation. No hope, stuck in the basement, mucking up this game when nothing changes. What an arrangement, predictive programming, create zombies and brainless. Cause ownership's the same through all the stations. Hollywood placements as undercover agents set forth to push an agenda further than alignment with defensive timing. Apply the pressure meant to turn cold to a diamond. Provides the opposite when brothers get scolded for trying so defiant. My body knows the science, simple rejection of gross requirements, placing them close to firing. Squads, medieval torture. My methods generate war bucks, more stuff to allocate resources from. Split the middle class when the divorces come. Hit you with the force, you numb. This here is manifest destiny, son, of course you won. Why display the long face as if you've been deceived? Tricks up the sleeve, corrupting what is free while you discussing weed. Emptying headspace, that's how they want a subpar performance. Dead and gone from the lead, they let the feds ignore us. We take matters into our own. I'm well aware that my skin is my sin, but still, I'm just trying to make it home safely.
See the change in mind and body, an absolutely complete change.
Maybe a different kind.
Things probably changed a lot.
What's changed then?
And just like that, everything changed.
Hey listen, hey yo, what's the difference from the stars and the sunlight? One life to live, recording this here through one mic. Perception, most auditory in the session. Professional with perfection, got a preface in the message to bring light to those still devoid of luminescence. Walking in the dust, trying to see the color spectrum. Bright lights, approach it might invite second guess. It might be time to ask questions. Scrutinizing each one of your thoughts and perceptions. Ignorance is like a weapon. Assault type, the person involved is his own death wish. They cosmetic with the pride, wear like a necklace. And the vision from the glare got us acting reckless. Powers that be tend to be feckless. The ambivalence becomes part of the militants. Without diligence, let this be the pinnacle of excellence. The apex of lame threats can fall off the precipice.
My rhymes designed to be thought-provoking. Nothing on the nose, no clown shit, just short soaking. Competition pissing when we bought the smoking. Finish line, winning time, never caught us choking. Rhymes designed to be thought-provoking. Nothing on the nose, no clown shit, just short soaking. Competition pissing when we bought the smoking. Finish line, winning time, never caught us choking. You ain't meant to play with me, homie, I'm like a sports code. Fork those keys to the game over, game over. Same soldier of fortune, orphan young spitters. Merc's father on track, he working hard to get back. Who run with you, bunch of lame squad to get smacked. Revenge stories end in glory at your expense. My defense, I'm made different, that's why my pen is like a legendary sword of kings. Recording things, shortest thing that sorta bring life to the dead. HP, reanimator with a pad of paper. Y'all put in half the labor, dash of flavor, somehow establish favor. I'm Sloan Kettering cancer, fucking up the game. No excrement banger, bumping quite the same as mine at A7. Apply the brakes, brethren, guitar case of weapons. Bizarre takes get left in. My rhymes designed to be thought-provoking. Nothing on the nose, no clown shit, just short soaking. Competition pissing when we bought the smoking. Finish line, winning time, never caught us choking. Rhymes designed to be thought-provoking. Nothing on the nose, no clown shit, just short soaking. Competition pissing when we bought the smoking. Finish line, winning time, never caught us choking.
Combinations damaging nations in the mental. Positive contact. Combinations damaging nations in the mental. Positive contact. Combinations damaging nations. Positive contact. Combinations damaging nations. Positive contact. Combinations damaging nations. Positive contact. Combinations damaging nations in the mental. Positive contact. Combinations damaging nations. The bottom line, combinations damaging nations in the mental. Positive contact. The bottom line, combinations Combinations damaging nations in the midst.
Yo, Mike and Jay, yo, hand me the Skrilla. Let's get this money, nothing funny when you still living in abject poverty. Clothes up on me, can't pursue the freaks with weak pockets. Big purchases, it takes more than a week for me to cop it. Hate the layaway, see me coming, they stay away like razor blade exposed, cut the check. Can't tell me that it ain't a way to get paid. Old school rap is played, I change it up. Lame duck who's on a quest for insane bucks. Pain is enough and the struggle unnecessary. Carry more grudges than dollar bills that probably put in my obituary. So run your credit cards, bank accounts, and promissory notes. It's a crime scenario, you feeling brave, then here we go. The sacrificing of my integrity, you better be worth it. Later for the cubicles and Chrysler workers. No disrespect, but the debt up to my neck though. Yet it's hard to let go, because I don't invest, bro. In the absence of cash, time is infinite. When silly opportunities arise, I keep risking it. I need the wardrobe, the fly whips and credit lines. Yo, but still I'm feeling empty, unfulfilled, even with a couple meals spinning my wheels because of questionable deals. Is there a reason why I feel like I'm in Vegas?
Yo, DM body, Illuminati, the crew had found me, promising me wealth and celebrity. If I do it probably is equivalent to selling my soul. Tell them I'm sold, got some bills they all pressing, I'm told. Flexing as old as time, kings buried with riches. Seems weary to live this life that everyone wishes. Price is vicious to get this, then I'm willing to be. Stepping on my brother's neck ain't appealing to me. Wheels of cheese mark you by ROUS's. Rodents of unusual size ain't on the guest list. Texas size, Dallas BBQ vibes leave you further from winning like you drew 5 in Uno. These dudes told, now you do guys like Bruno. Prison life, christened the victim twice, still in the eyes. Green with envy, still seeking more than plenty. Your Bentley or something Fendi, billionaire club entry. Invest in excess, let's get big checks. Ropes around the neck to hang ourselves, get no respect. It's the money and the power that you choose, but hey yo, excess in the flesh, dressed to impress. More or less, more than the rest, that's what you call success. See, the whole thing's a ruse. Invest in excess, let's get big checks. Ropes around the neck to hang ourselves, get no respect. It's the money and the power that you choose, but
are we in the future likely to have a great increase in the scientific knowledge to a magnitude we can't even dream of today?
I am convinced that we can create a world which will pale the golden age of Pericles into nothingness.
Scientific intelligence. On point, my mind at work. On point, got my mind at work. Scientific intelligence. Got my mind at work. Styles development. Got my mind at work. Scientific intelligence. Mind at work. Mind at work. Scientific intelligence. Styles development. Understand the intelligence. Got my mind at work. Scientific intelligence.
Hey yo, smart as a whip driving it towards my destination. Most rappers go with the lift, assist, facilitate dependence. This is not for kids, holding mics is a privilege. Your level of skill may determine friendship. 7 and Mike, not an apprentice. Cancellation phase at a critical distance. Reverberation equals the direct sound, and the premise not to have no interference. Your style is different, like you've been cheated, sorta like Jada did to Will Smith. She just want the realness, natural selection shall provide the strongest children. Survival of the fittest, many MCs are endangered. Wildlife preservation, take them out the habitat, place them in zoos where children can observe them screaming ahs and oohs. Run through the livest cruise twice for solid measure. I'm so horny for the flow, might exchange my life with the devil. Acclimated to the temperature through adaptation. Evolution takes time, have some patience, never ride around complacent.
Scientific intelligence.
I'm a silent powerhouse, I don't advertise any movement. I use my shadow traits with my light and create a union. My soul is filled with pain, I just get it out in the music. I ain't capping for no rap, I make records to get you through it. This still a man's game, so I don't hold back. I horse around like I'm on drugs, yo, I go Bojack. And I could turn the money down, I bet you won't post that. You stay on Uncle Sam dick, him and your throat go back. That's why I piss him off daily. I got a gift that could get me some jigger paper at any time, so they fear me. And I am well protected, so nothing out here could kill me. Send a psychic attack, I will not accept your delivery. A's a quick one, soon as you blink they say the gate a bit one. I try to warn them, that's the thing, I try to save the victim. And that's some real shit, and Alpha will display their wisdom. But when they're left with no other option, the game is different.
Scientific intelligence.
Not one to play the game with. I rearrange chips, give the power to the have-nots, make the change stick. You got the same shtick as every rapper, style is plain chips. No sword, fall short, ain't get this gift from Saint Nick. Lames flip, switch the styles, they ain't whiff. Piles of ash from flame spit, still as foul as crane kicks. Plain sick with it, digits put on the board. You laying bricks, insane grips from politicians with propositions meant to mimic our vision. Power tripping, it's not the mission, we nod and listen. Tours propped up fiction, disinformation campaigns, the band name Rage Against the Machines. Fitting, it's a damn shame. Too many still locked in the image box. They live to watch, consume fear on the tube year round. The truth's here, we're out there somewhere beyond the X-Files. No set style for face melt down a reptile.
Scientific intelligence.
Mind at work, on point. Got my mind at work.
Scientific intelligence.
Got my mind at work.
Styles development.
Got my mind at work.
Scientific intelligence.
Mind at work. Mind at work.
Scientific intelligence. Styles development.
Understand the intelligence. Got my mind at work.
Scientific intelligence.
There is the magic of science. It's a serious game from 0 to 100%. This is technique, a new intellectual breed.
The important thing here is information transfer, highly informed by science and technology.
Major scientific breakthroughs.
Well, of course, there may be some fundamental breakthroughs in knowledge.
Take it as one of the great lessons of modern science or modern technology, that anything that is in principle possible will be done.
Yo, can't find me on the search engine. This the worst invention. Suspension for dissenting views, now ain't heard a mention. First Amendment, no protection on your Twitter feed. If it reads uncomfortable truths, done, they coming for you. Like son, is you Alex Jones, your average known conspiracy theorist. Son, it be the clearest fact, go against the mainstream. Flag for saying insane things. Under deranged kings, billions in their pocket, play politics. Acknowledge it at your own peril. Lose your sponsorship, years to build your career, demolished it. That's the author of the story. He kills the character, I hear he's after you. George R.R. Martin in a game of telephone for this hellish throne. In Orwell, it's known as newspeak, truth speech. Off with this fella's dome if he ain't spinning. Off script, this shit's radical and having you think quick.
Politically correct, long as you can respect the narrative. Free thinking is a threat, most words don't care to live. We shun difference of opinion outside religion. Immigrants and even citizens non-exempt from it. So let us all to the truth and you better love it. We got a reputation to hold and we hope the public doesn't catch on. Last upon the platform to speak, please pass it on. Hey, yo, what's your opinion on subjects they polarize? Technocratically socialize, open your eyes to this dystopia nightmare. 1984 when government controls all schools of thoughts, feature defined narratives. What you will and won't believe, yo, I'm not feeling most of these companies supposed to be people-centric, dismantling dissension. Alternative viewpoints that merge with fake news. If you try to speak the truth, they'll erase you. Just ask Cat Williams, really gotta keep your mouth closed to earn the max millions. Can't release the secrets so we get vindictive. Try to go against, they got a shot like Ben Simmons. Incentives for keeping your platform pretentious. And even our ex-commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, is a witness. Free sums of exclusivity and censorship. The breaching of the First Amendment surely wasn't meant for this. Politically correct, long as you can respect the narrative. Free thinking is a threat, most words don't care to live. We shun difference of opinion outside religion. Immigrants and even citizens non-exempt from it. So let us alter the truth and you better love it. We got a reputation to hold and we hope the public doesn't catch on. Last upon the platform to speak, please pass it on.
You're giving power to these amorphous entities of Facebook and Twitter and to essentially erase people. These entities are totally opaque. They know everything about us. We know nothing about them. And so the ruling elites have made it clear that there won't be substantial reforms. What there will be is harsher forms of draconian controls and censorship. And that is essentially laying the groundwork for a more formal and naked form of authoritarianism.
What the hell are they up to?
The world is dying.
I've seen this disease before. Disease is incubating. We need to shut down so it doesn't spread. Nobody wants to deal with the truth.
You're still sick.
They're undergoing a metamorphosis. And when they come out the other side, there's something completely different. You're saying this epidemic was intentional, that somebody planned this?
Rather than look to find a cure, they're looking to fight a virus with a virus.
It's been 23 days since the world as we know it. Denial, fear, and confusion reigns supreme. Paranoia has reached every corner of the globe. If we have any hope of defeating this plague, it has to happen now.
Hey, check it, hey yo, I really think that you should trust us. I know we got this loaded gun, but we won't shoot you. It's only medicine, a secret experiment, let's begin. All the pain you experience, you'll get used to it. Hey yo, I really think that you should trust us. I know we got this loaded gun, but we won't shoot you. It's only medicine, a secret experiment, let's begin. All the pain you experience, you'll get used to it. It's 2021, but let's take it back to 84. Same year that the Tigers won a pennant. Never forget when Kirk Gibson circled the bases. But ever since, an implementation, subtle replacements, political engagements made a way to expand profit margin, pharmaceutical arson, igniting insecurities, playing off emotions, media controls, all the narratives, approved the clearances. On top of that, got you scaring kids, face masks, criminal escape path, administer fake jabs that's full of poison chemicals. None of it's really safe as medicines is just Bell's palsy in disguise with paralysis, a counterfeit concoction with a phallic twist to force it on us, making life contingent upon our acquiescence. Lead us to the gauntlet, should we ask some questions? Yet it's still I keep my reservations. Resistance is a dedication, no injections in my brain stem. I really think that you should trust us. I know we got this loaded gun, but we won't shoot you. It's only medicine, a secret experiment, let's begin. All the pain you experience, you'll get used to it. Hey yo, I really think that you should trust us. I know we got this loaded gun, but we won't shoot you. It's only medicine, a secret experiment, let's begin. All the pain you experience, you'll get used to it.
Of all the evils evoked, they sold us legalized dope. See these eagle eyes woke, seen it coming a mile away. The foulest way to convince is to force you to me too. Seek will believe who? The people are the masters of disinformation, disasters, disintegration of all rights. All like is for your own good. I'm trying to pitch you a call strike, y'all like it'll do us no good by default, quite accepting of protection from the corporate mafia. Of course they copy it, spits out on the news viewpoints you can use, truth points too skewed, misleading history. Say this leads to victory over the virus. I don't buy it. Bias individuals, conflicts of interest. Honest with what you witness, get discredited. Less than affectionate statements made. You insane, deplorable for questioning that ocean of bullshit, not explorable. This time I'm coming with the whole truth. Sharp object behind my back, I'm about to poke you. They call it a jab, that's euphemism for a stab. It's for the common good, if you don't listen, it's your ass. This time I'm coming with the whole truth. Sharp object behind my back, I'm about to poke you. They call it a jab, that's euphemism for a stab. It's for the common good, if you don't listen, it's your ass.
It's kind of like the glimpse of what's about to come, which is a very, very different reality.
Hey yo, where's the justice, where's the peace? Politicians resembling close to freaks, but won't approach the streets. Ignite the fear mechanism introduction. Those who hold the heat, cause life giving pressure it seems with no release. Chasing silly sense pleasures for dopamine. Thinking you poor jesters can host the king, but not realizing what focus brings. The freedom from a hopeless scheme. Motion is so supreme, you tend to procrastinate. Stagnated yields a host of things. That's problematic, cloud your vision with smoking screens. Visibility next to nil, can only hope to see what lies ahead. Troublesome growing like rising bread. Some guys are dead, spread lies to the feds and snitch like they ain't got a rep. Better off left inside the concrete jungle with tumultuous weapons and guns. Temper tantrums, backstabs and scandals, what a crisis. By any means to get the job done. Prices loom over your head for such expensive outcomes. In 21, prepare for warfare, I guess it goes there. Watch us lick the warning shot without a flare. Sorta like MSN, disseminate lies without a care. Not to mention those who die for false flags without a prayer. Yo, in 21, prepare for warfare, I guess it goes there. Watch us lick the warning shot without a flare. Sorta like MSN, disseminate lies without a care. Not to mention those who die from false flags without a prayer.
What's the view and those giving you the news? Function as shills, nothing is real, it's all fake news. Skewed to keep us divided. Told the party line we still ain't invited to clubs where they scoff at Bacardi Lime. For real they incited all this hate before Trump. The war's won, the score's won to negative 99. A fine design for some movie villains who be sipping virgin blood. Some crimes you find, not at your average wine and dine. This mind of mine a fugitive from the thought police. We ought to be intuitive, see how they bought belief. The trouble be the double speak, conflicting views from the same pundit, politician, CIA operative that's on your television, doing the bidding of the ruling class. Apply the drama, woman in the red dress. You see these eyes that wander, missing all the agents, and every rise is squandered. Culture wars divide and conquer.
In 21, prepare for warfare, I guess it goes there. Watch us lick the warning shot without a flare. Sorta like MSN, disseminate lies without a care. Not to mention those who die for false flags without a prayer. Yo, in 21, prepare for warfare, I guess it goes there. Watch us lick the warning shot without a flare. Sorta like MSN, disseminate lies without a care. Not to mention those who die from false flags without a prayer.
Nowadays is clickbait, the title don't match the reality. Casually being thrown around and displayed in grades displaced. Fundamentals with governmental levels of deception. Still level these insurrections, selections paid, professions made by cosigns. That's bad credit, man, pathetic. Can't suppress this dope rhyme. The whole time I display skills, the whole nine. Clothesline from hell, JBL, the pen take the cap off a rapper like he in a school building. Fools wielding mics like weapons, but with the safety on. My pen wasn't built by Raytheon, but it's destructive, like placing bombs in the hands of those protecting the way of life. Paid to incite violence, silence, discredit you. Told my editor to fuck himself. My audio op-eds getting posted like cop legs in the ghetto. On the real, yo, I feel you not bred for this level. We stood upon the hilltop, ready to take drastic measures. Me and A7MC's a tragic error. Committed fucking with titans, consuming sons like Cronus. This tandem focus, this the Magnum Opus. Stood upon the hilltop, ready to take drastic measures. Me and A7MC's a tragic error. Committed fucking with titans, consuming sons like Cronus. This tandem focus, this the Magnum Opus.
We on a track, smashing focus. Past the roaches, disaster approaches faster than double bogeys. Inside the master's open. No protection depending on close friends. Sun is out there like closet wearing rainbows. Aiming the flows at Benedicts and lame souls. With the same goals, they never change. The pros remain in frames of old, afraid to take control and passive. Socially inept. Communication like having a field trip and you've been left. Forgotten like an afterthought. I'm Isaac Asimov. Spark you with a Molotov. I spit the fire like Karnov. Random fireballs. I'm hard to break through like a firewall. Trying all methods just for you to die involved in something that wasn't meant to be explored. You went outside your range and got shocked. The rhyme is an electric fence. You spit yours at 20 watts. Hardly makes an impact. Sit back, leave it to the pros. Should maybe know your role. Can't walk in my shoes like Kenneth Cole.
We stood upon the hilltop, ready to take drastic measures. Me and A7MC's a tragic error. Committed fucking with titans, consuming sons like Cronus. This tandem focus, this the Magnum Opus. Stood upon the hilltop, ready to take drastic measures. Me and A7MC's a tragic error. Committed fucking with titans, consuming sons like Cronus. This tandem focus, this the Magnum Opus. I stand my ground, you charge bogus. Julian Assange, bars WMDs. You ain't see Saddam's get Trump like QAnon. The truth I'm on is different, yo. Pivotal to question, information deemed critical.
And so the S is undoubtedly metaphysical. Probably plentiful, 1,000 joints for you to listen to. It's ongoing while your draws showing affirmative. Y'all know it like Olympians who got barred for doping.
Bar soap in the sock is how we hitting. Scripted philosophical writtens. Hardest shoes to fit in. Reportedly, sons' kicks glisten like Dorothy's. With one click, bought the game home metaphorically.
And so we welcome you to the next generation where most children and parents can't find a PlayStation. Unscrupulous when they scout price gals raised on eBay. I kicks more styles than Bruce and don't provide leeway.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Like a noble knight, so meet your challenger.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Like a noble knight, so meet your challenger.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Like a noble knight, so meet your challenger.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Like a noble knight, so meet your challenger.
Torturous to MC shit shows. My style gitmo, my pen slit throats. Yo, depends, get those. What we spittin', leave them pissin'. Protesting like sit-ins. Take your sour grape straight, respect the decision.
So much for getting wasted. Hella meticulous in the basement. Ridiculous statement. Love the flow with Kid Icarus engagement. You nameless with no weapon, nothing to aim with. The same tip that wasn't felt.
The tip, ballpoint done. Killing all joints, son. Easy to call joints dumb. We rather prove it to you. Our truth brutal, cruel and unusual. Like a sentence in a state pen. Ain't there to make amends. Rotten, no option. Slaves to racist doctrines. Lungs full of toxins. Hung where you boxed in. Unbelievable, inconceivable rap duo. No trap pseudo can move me. I'm like a jack sumo.
Regardless of the facts that you know, become a parody and continuous meme like Joey Buttafuoco. Too slow, fructose, molasses. Can't stand the heat in the kitchen and close the cabinets. Y'all be posting average like a C grade. Rendition and rephrase becoming worse each day. Regression in a free state. The unmistakable duo. Seven and Titan, intelligent writing better than Biden, spearheading the crisis.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Like a noble knight, so meet your challenger.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Like a noble knight, so meet your challenger.
My English grammar comes down like a hammer.
Noble knight, so meet your challenger.
Clouds around me got me higher than the atmosphere. Watch crowds surround me when I spit what other rappers fear. Flying my battle gear, verbal shells and bandoliers. I was rapping years before motherfuckers first can of beer. Another Bronx bomb, we started this. My heart in it, discarded it. Once it was fucked, wanted no part of it. Purity was gone, obscurity was gone. Now the target is hand over fist, cake, regardless if the shit fake. Straight fools, gold, tarnishes, admonishing, astonishing. Honest shit, and the sonnet is some common shit these days. Spilling guts on the freeway, vanilla type taking me higher. Crowd surrounding me, crowning me the flyest disguises never found on me. Sounding me like dudes is faking, forsaken sounds of streets. Clowning me, impossible obstacles go around me. Soundly I'm defeating these cretins that cross the boundary. High flyer status achieved with no breathing apparatus. The camera flashes my highlights, amazing acrobatics. Moonsault off the moon vault, Astro Luchador. Bloody from my last match, mask for mask, rip the sutras off. In lieu of all of you haters hating, just make a statement. Take your best shot, watch, and let's see who tastes the pavement. Forgery artists started to try to trace the cadence, but these rappers is turkeys, there's no replacing bacon.
And 7 diets like that of a carnivore. Set up the grill with Mike Ignite. Plus I'm sure the heat endures. My speech is pure like Rick Simpson oil. Preserve it like it's wrapped in foil. Decadent leftovers while others make tracks that annoy you. Songs resemble noise. Call your boys with no support. You can't handle the void. The words are deep and stick like cannabinoid receptors. Release the vector. Sugar speech confector. Teach the lecture. And meet defectors. Antagonists in your sector. X you out my story. Rappers, they bore me. I implore thee. Go back to quarantine. We emphasize war with a breach. Treat you like Hitler's assistants during Nuremberg. Suggest the death penalty. Those been convicted may kill themselves first. Slight pressure release. My speech like gold dust. Over these beats I'm robust and so clutch. Opposite teams ain't showing up. Forfeiture through introspection. Seven and Mike, we give different impressions that tend to throw you off like misdirections. Perfection personified and qualified without a question. Precedent set without a snooze like time up on your desk is. These MCs is felons developments. Have been arrested, left inside a holding cell. They know you gon' tell and give confession. Simple methods. Mind manipulation, MK Ultra program. Indoctrination, monarch plus inoculations. Shoot you with a foreign substance to stop your propagation. Population control with Georgia got stones if you forgot the statement.